today I'm going to be looking at two possible ways I can see the MCU going after the transpiring of events that took place in Infinity War. Now I'm going to be talking a lot of spoilers, so if you've not seen the movie for some reason, please click away and come back after you've watched the movie. I highly suggest it. Now I'm going to get into some spoilers. Now, at the end of Avengers Infinity War, Thanos snaps his fingers, destroying half of all life in the universe. The people killed include, like, Bucky, Falcon, SpiderMan, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Gamora's dead, Loki, pretty much all the Guardians of the Galaxy except for Rocket, Nebula, and maybe Kraglin have all died. Now, since they are dead, I can see the MCU going in two ways. The first way is the way that most people think it will happen, that all these characters will come back in the next movie, Avengers 4. Now, I can see this being very possible, and probably the more likely one out of the two that I'm proposing today. Now, what I think is that these characters will be brought back. All the characters who are erased by the snap will be brought back, but not the ones such as Loki and Gamora and Vision will not be brought back. Now, in the movie, Marvel has never exactly been the most death-accepting brands. They haven't killed many characters. The biggest death so far has been Yondu, and he was pretty much a side character, at least in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I can definitely see them bringing back these characters in Avengers 4, because, like, Black Panther, he was just introduced. His solo movie made millions of dollars. In fact, it's Marvel's most popular solo movie, even over Iron Man. I can definitely see them bringing him back. SpiderMan, he's pretty popular too. I can see also a possibility that maybe the Avengers who are left on the planet. So when Thanos snaps his finger, I was a little bit mad because the characters they erased seemed to be like the sidekick characters like Bucky and Falcon. And they didn't erase War Machine, but they erased a lot of sidekick characters, more of those new Avengers. But maybe the only way that the Avengers can save the universe is they have to switch sides. And all the original Avengers will be erased, and the new Avengers will come back and form the new Avengers. I think that could be really cool. Now, what would this new Avengers roster be made up of? Well, I think it would be made up of, like, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Black Panther, just a really cool team, Ant-Man, Wasp. Of course, there's theories that Ant-Man and the Wasp are in the quantum realm during the snap, so they do not get affected. I can definitely see that being a possibility. Maybe Hawkeye was with them too, I don't know. Yeah. Now, my other theory is that these characters will not come back. I know a couple people talked about on the internet this. So I'm going to talk about who would replace these roles left. And I have kind of found a common theme for most of the characters that have been erased. So let's start with Bucky. Now, Bucky has kind of become an exact copy of Steve Rogers. He's emerged from his past. He's trying to outlive his past, kind of adjust to the present. And I don't think Bucky may not come back. Captain America is a very interesting role. Iron Man in Infinity War, he was forming a shield that seemed a lot like Captain America. So it's possible that Iron Man could become Iron Patriot in the future. That's a big theory or a big guess, but I could see, or maybe even Rhodey, I could see that happening. So I don't think Bucky will come back. Same thing with Falcon. They're kind of on the same boat. I feel like Bucky and Falcon are almost too similar of characters to be together. Now, for Star-Lord, I did a video about how the Guardians of the Galaxy are dead in Infinity War, and I was actually partially correct, because most of them did die, except for Rocket Raccoon and Nebula. So I think the Guardians of the Galaxy will stay dead. Maybe Rocket Raccoon will be the leader of the new Guardians roster, because director James Gunn has said that the Guardians of the Galaxy 4 will have a new roster of Guardians of the Galaxy characters. And this would pertain to my theory that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 takes place in the past and has Adam Warlock putting the Soul Stone on Varmir, where Red Skull is. Now, let's get into the harder ones. Spider-Man. Spider-Man was a really popular character. I can't see too much credence in erasing him, except for the introduction of Miles Morales' nephew. Now, there's rumors that a time jump could be possible. This time jump would allow for Miles Morales to rise as a hero, and be the next Spider-Man, an inspiration of the old Spider-Man. Maybe Tony will take this Miles Morales under his wing, with the loss of Pepper, possibly through the erase of through Thanos' actions. Now, I think a time jump could be really cool. There's been rumors of a girl who would play Cassie Lang, who would be a lot older than the Cassie Lang now, like a young Wasp or a young Ant-Man. That could be cool in the future, like a young Avengers thing. Now for Black Panther, I think it's interesting. There's a lot of theories going around that Shuri would become Black Panther, but I don't think that would be true. I think Shuri's on a different path. I can see Shuri maybe becoming Ironheart, like the girl version of Iron Man. But I could see Okoye really becoming Black Panther, because she was left. She was not disintegrated. I thought Okoye was one of the standout characters of Black Panther. I think that would be really cool if she became the next Black Panther after Infinity War. So again, a lot of consequences in Infinity War. We're not sure how Avengers 4 is going to go. We'll just have to see in the movie. Right. Thank you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.